I am Fatima Jana from Brainiac's higher grade, and I'm your anchor for this event. First, we would take a moment for a silence prayer.
Yeah, Janna, please.
Okay, I would like to welcome Razin for today's welcome speech. So, Razin, are you there?
I think Rasan is not here. So can, yeah, please.
Sorry, sir, I didn't hear.
I think Rasan is not here. So can you please proceed? Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay. So I'm inviting Shihabuddin sir to give a speech to our parents. So welcome, sir.
Good morning, everyone. So it's the first open house of Hash Future School that is happening in July. So this is an open house to discuss what happened in June 2023. So we have just crossed 1 month of operations in this new academic year, and we have many new parents also joining us. So we would like to just give an idea like what open house is. Open house is about the reflections of what happened, a recap of what happened at Hash Future School in the last month. So each and every month we used to discuss like what all things happen and what all things need to be corrected in the going the way forward. So here we had a lot of things that happened in June, and the students will be showcasing their own portfolios. Here we don't have any standard assessments or grades, but the students used to present their portfolios. So today we have a session at 9:30 planned, like a meet the expert session that is happening at 9:30. So we don't have much time for the portfolio presentation in the morning. So we have postponed the portfolio presentation to the afternoon, and that will happen in the afternoon. So this session is just a message of what happened in the June at Hash Future School and what we are planning the way forward. And we have got some rewards and recognitions also coming up. So the first and foremost thing I would like to ask the parents is like, what all things you have learned from your students in the last month? Because they learned a lot of things which is very new to the present world. So the world order is changing. So I used to emphasis on the same point each and every time. So the world order is changing. The only one who is going to survive in the new world order is the one who learns each and every day. So my first question to each and every parent, and the parents should think in their mind, have they learned anything new from their children? Because this children, because we took a theme of embracing AI, we took a theme of tinkering with AI in June 2023. And all these new tools, your children would have been exposed to a lot of new tools. And all these tools are new to you also. So my question would be like, just to think whether you have learned these new tools along with your child. Because whatever we have learned, we might be thinking that we have put a full stop to our learning with the degree we have earned or the PG we have earned. But that is not the case. The world is changing. The world order is changing drastically. The huge changes, big changes are happening day by day. So we need to just think. We need to just think whether we have learned something. So we need not usually when the students are, when our children are sent to normal school, what happens? We used to check their grade sheets. We used to check. We used to ask them like, what all things you learned today. But this is not the case. Now at Hash Future School, the change is like we'll have to check with the your children like what all things they have learned and ask them to teach you. It's about new technologies. It's about new philosophies, the new kind of changes that are happening in the real world. And I would request each and every parent to ask your child about what they learned. And you should ask them to teach you. So that is the first and foremost thing of how to check what progress your child has made and how to reflect that changes at your home. So it's about learning day by day. So I would always so we had a session last day. Yesterday we had a session for mothers because there is something called Idea Hackathon. So wherein the hackathon, the term hackathon itself should be new to many of you. So because I have been involved in this startup segment for the last 10 years. So I know the word hackathon because I am into tech. So I know the word hackathon. But this word hackathon itself is new to many of you. So that's why we thought of involving, when we got this opportunity to present in an idea hackathon, we thought of involving the mothers in that, because we want the mothers to know, because all of you are graduated, all of you are educated to some extent. Some of you have got experience, the career experiences also. But we need to know how the world, we need you to know how the world is changing, and we need you to contribute to the changing world. So this is a paradigm shift. So you are not just sending your child to the school and waiting for their grades or mark sheets. Now we want the change to happen in your family. Now we want the change to happen in the society. So we want you to be a learner and someone who would try to improve on a daily basis. So that's what. So the changing world is all about someone who can learn and change and capitalize the world and be a supreme power in the world, in the new world order. Here, we need to think about something different. So we need to create a learning culture at home. So it's now when you are sending your children to Hash Future School, it's not about sending them for learning something. It's about creating a learning culture at your home. So we have seen that some parents sitting with their children and watching YouTube videos in between when their child is learning. So that is not really appreciated. What we appreciate is that when the child is learning, if you are with them, try to learn with them, because we don't have any restrictions that the parent should not sit with the child. But we have a restriction. We have kept a restriction that the parent should not try to teach anything. The parent should not try to teach anything, because the child is learning on their own. The students are learning on their own. So please don't interrupt their learning, but be a co-learner with them. So the parents can contribute to the learning culture. So we need to create a learning culture at your home. So please take care of this advice, because I'm not giving an advice, but I'm sharing knowledge that I got. Because if you want to be a great learner, or if you want to be a great parent, be with your children and create a learning culture. So automatically your child will learn, and along with your child, you will also start learning. And you need to believe in the capacity of your child. So stop comparing your child with others, because at Hash Future School, we don't compare. Even when you ask about the performance of your child, we always give the report about the performance of your child only, because we don't compare it with X or Y, because we don't want that comparison to happen. We know that each and every child is unique. Each and every child is coming from a different culture, from a different family. So the first and foremost thing a parent need to do is to believe in your child, to believe in the capability of their learning, to believe in the capability of their research capabilities. So you need to believe in them, and we need to give time for them, because we don't expect anything to change overnight. Please give them ample time to discover. Please give them ample time to explore. So at times your child may be a bit like slow learner in mathematics, but he or she may be good in some other things, because we have experienced that those things at Hash Mutual School. Because when we observe children, we have found that some children are good in science, but they are not good in language. Some children are good in language, but they are not good in science. And at times they can be both too, because they can excel in both science and mathematics also. But the world, in the new world order, this doesn't matter. Whether they can buy hard, that doesn't matter. Whether they can perform good in exams, that doesn't matter. It's all about expressing their passion, and it's all about going behind their passion and expressing their skills. So you might have seen some kind of recognitions that our students got. So you might have already seen such things. 1 second, let me stop the annotation, because somebody is trying to annotate topics. 1 second. Let me disable. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, so please believe in the capabilities of your child. And if he or she is asking something, try to answer in the best way possible. Or if you don't know the answer, try to tell them something like, we will learn together. Please try to build confidence in them. And we need to change our mindset too. When you are sending your words to Hash Future School, you have taken a great decision. You have taken a great decision, because now you need to change your mindset, that old school mindset. You will have to change that old school mindset, because old school mindset is all about exams. It's all about by hearting stuffs. It's all about learning some basics which are not at all basic to the real world. Because the changing world order is about changing the basics too. Because traditionally we have been hearing that we need to learn something basic in mathematics. We need to learn something basic in languages. But with the advancements in AI, everything has changed. Because I am witnessing the real world. I am witnessing the changes in the real world. Yesterday also we had a discussion with one of the visionaries in the industry. And he was telling that he was amazed. He don't know whether his business will survive in the next 5 years, because he's doing great in great business in travel industry. But he is very much skeptical, or he is very much doubtful about whether he will be able to survive in the travel industry maybe after 5 years, because he is witnessing the change, because he is traveling a lot. He is traveling all around the world, and he is witnessing the change. So please change your mindset. Our school system is not about by hearting something. Our school system is about creating a learning culture wherein our children will survive in the present world, and they will excel in the future also. So that is the kind of learning culture we are trying to create. So please don't intervene and try to bring back all those old school systems. So please, I'll guarantee one thing for sure. Your child will clear the class 10 exams. Your child will clear class 12 exams. We can guarantee that, because that is simply possible, because every child has got that potential. But give them some time. Give them some time to think. Don't just go by the syllabus, or don't just go by comparing with students in other schools or other curriculums. So please change your mindset. This change in mindset will give you a leverage in the society. Right now, you might be facing a lot of questions from the society. You might be like your neighbors will be showering in a lot of, your neighbors or relatives will be showering in a lot of questions to you. So please keep mum for some time, because you will be able to witness great results, because we have witnessed that at Hash Future School, and we believe in the potential of each and every child. So this change of mindset is required. So we need to change this mindset to the new changing world order. So that's why we involved the mothers in this hackathon, because the mothers are the one who takes care of their child's education. So that's what we have witnessed in many of the cases. But the fathers can't take an excuse. The fathers also should get involved in the educational process, and you should also learn along with your child. But when mothers are more involved in the education, what they do is like they always compare with the neighbors. They always compare with the relatives. But please, yesterday you might have understood a new terminology. You might have explored a new world wherein you can even contribute to these changing systems, right? You can contribute a lot. You can come up with your ideas. You can come up with your entrepreneurial stuffs, or anything. You can come up with your own solutions. So this is where you will have to change. This is where you will have to think in a different way. You can build your own careers. Maybe I have seen some mothers who has put a full stop to their career. Maybe you can restart your career. You can think about restarting your career, right? So please please build a growth mindset. So please change your mindset of that old school system to a new world order which is changing, and grow with your child. So you are not grown up. So I'm just declaring that in public, because when parents always pretend to have grown up. They always pretend to know everything. But believe me, you know nothing. Even including me, we know nothing. Because in this new world order, even if you are an engineer, even if you are a doctor, because I had a session with a team of doctors last week on the new AI technologies. They know nothing about the changes in the medical field. Even in their field, they don't know nothing about the changes that are going to happen. The kind of revolution that is going to happen in the medical field. They haven't even heard about the robotic surgery. They haven't even explored the AI that is going to help them in the medical diagnosis and all. So believe me, the adults know nothing about in this present world, but we have got wisdom, right? So it's not about having information. So it's about having the wisdom. We have got the experience of living in the real world. So that is what we need to give it to the new generation, right? So we'll have to grow with your child. So the parents should take this point in mind, that we need to grow, we need to learn and grow. So this is a point that is very, very, very well, which is to be taken care of by the parents, because we'll have to learn and grow with our children. And we need to support our children. Not in a way that you do everything for your child, because we don't want someone who come up with a brilliant painting, which is done by the parent and claiming that this is done by the child, because we don't want such recognition. Even if it is just a scribbling, we appreciate that, because we appreciate the real output from your child. So please don't try to teach your child anything. They will learn. And please don't try to support in a way that they will do by doing the homework. If there is an assignment, if there is an assignment that is given in class dojo, let them do in the way possible. The only thing the parent need to ensure that they have is that they have done it. And or else if they have not done it, get the reason from them. Okay, try to understand why they have not done it. Because at times my son says that he's not interested in some math assignments. So I agree. I just ask him why it is not of interest for you. So he will give me the reason. So if the reason is, so if it is reasonable, please agree to them. So supporting your child in a different way, try to motivate them. So each and every child who have achieved something, they are being motivated by the parent. So please motivate them, please support them in all the way possible, and give them a good infrastructure. So we have found that many of the students have got issues with their laptops. Many of the students have got issue with their mics. So please provide a great infrastructure for them. If they have issues with their hardwares, please discuss with them and please try to invest some money in that, because that investment, you will get the returns for that investment for sure in short term, because our students have started doing gig works and all. So you have got opportunities to do gig works at Hash Future School. So supporting child is in the child in the sense is that you need to be with them and check with them like what all things happened, and motivate them in all the way possible, and provide them with great infrastructure. Never support in their learning. Never support in their learning in the sense you need not teach them anything, or you need not do something for them. Okay, so maybe you can work as a team, maybe in some kind of activities. You can just be with them as a team member. Okay, so you can support your child in all the way possible. And we have got the events that happened in the month of June is something like, we declared something called Global Citizenship Parliament, right? So you might have seen that. So Global Citizenship Parliament is like, we are asking our children to think as a global citizen. So the world order is changing, wherein we are going to witness a single nation. We are going to witness a single coin. We are going to witness a single language. So yesterday we had this discussion. We are going to witness a world order wherein we need only one language. We are going to witness a world order where we have a world coin. we are going to witness a world order wherein we have a global citizenship model. So we want to create this culture. So in order to create this culture, in order to promote this culture, we are planning to build a global citizenship parliament at Hash Future School, wherein the students will take up different roles. So we have asked the students to design that, because we don't want to design that, because this is a new concept. We have got some framework of how to do that, but the students are going to design this one. And we also gave a project on redesigning the Apple Vision Pro. You might have already seen that. I have shared the video of that. If you have not gone through the video, please go through that video, because you will understand how different our students are, how our students are thinking in a different way. So we have given this project because Apple released some headset called Apple Vision Pro. And right now our students have come up with 3 different versions, 3 different variations for that. And our students have also participated in some kind of solving the world's pressing problems, some kind of events hosted by Non-Trivial. This is an NGO. So they have participated in that event. And there I have also asked them to register for Google Startup India Startup School. This was an event which came for us only, because for Startloop Solutions only, our mother company only. But we thought of involving our students also. I know that this is pretty difficult to digest, because when you think from the angle of a parent, you might think, why these people are giving this kind of tough assignments to our children? Because this is very tough. Even it has got many marketing aspects. It has got startup ideation, like pitching, and funding and other steps, which these students, which our children may not be able to digest. But having a viewpoint, having an understanding of what is happening is really very important for them. So this will help them to understand what is happening in the real world. So let them take part, because this is a 3-month program, live program. So let them take part in the programs they can, and let them watch the recordings later also. But participating in such an event will give them a great insight. And we have got weekly webinars happening, and you might have witnessed our new students presenting, because the opportunities are given to our new students, and they are presenting in a better way. And I really appreciate each and every parent who is supporting their children in that way and appreciating their contributions. And we have got some kind of gig works. Gig works are some programs to earn. So we want our students not only to learn, we want them to understand. We want to them to understand how difficult is it to earn money. So we have provided some opportunities for some kind of gig works wherein they can earn. So our students are already earning from that, and we want the new students also to get into that. And we are supported by one of our parent, Mr. Subin, for that, and thanks to him for that. And we have got the hackathon also. So hackathon, you might, the mother parents might have experienced, mother parents might have understood what is a hackathon, how you can contribute, and where there'll be a lot of hackathons that is happening for the students also, and that happen for the students wherein they can contribute, because there are a lot of events happening all around the world. So we give them some kind of hints, we give them the notifications of the events happening in the world, and they can participate. Okay, so parents, so there is a question. So parents also can join in their classroom online. Yeah, you can join the classroom. The only thing is that you should not interrupt in between the classroom, because the facilitators are facilitating the classrooms for the students, but the parents can join and watch the classrooms. And even you can watch the recordings also. You can learn with your child, because when a parent enters the classroom and try to intervene in the class, what is happening is there will be some other students also joining from some other areas, right? So you can watch the classroom, you can watch the recording, and you can create a learning hub at your home, because the recordings are available for 4 months right now. So going ahead, it will be available maybe for because we'll be reducing the duration due to cloud storage limits, but it will be available for 2 months. So you can watch the recordings and you can access that, you can learn from that, you can discuss with your child on that, because that is a key point. You can discuss with your child on what they understood, because majority of the time parents always listen. Some parents listen to the portfolio, some parents doesn't listen to the portfolio. But the portfolio is not the only way you can understand what your child have learned. You can watch the recordings, you can discuss with your child on what happened, and you can even my say is that you can learn a lot from your child, because they are learning everything new. And we have got a lot of recognitions that came to our school. So this happened only because of the supports that are given by the parents to their child. And we have got Muhammad Amir, who got into the India Books of Records for solving a Rubik's Cube in a short time. So 3x3 Rubik's Cube he solved in 33 seconds and 8 milliseconds, and he won India Books of Records. And I would also like to congratulate Siddharth Milind from higher grade, who won the bronze medal. So this is an answer to one pressing problem. Each and every time the parents would ask me, like, whether socialization will be affected by studying in online school. But this is a clear case, because Siddharth has participated in an offline event, and he has got ample time to participate only because he's in Hashmicha school, and he has got the flexibility, and he has got a great support from the parents too. And I really appreciate the parents, Twinkle and Milind, for their support. And this is how, even we have seen another student, Devashish, who went into the fields. So he came all the way from Dubai, and he went into the paddy fields, Pokali fields in Kerala. So those kind of activities can happen. So the parents should take care of this, and parents should take care of the socialization. Parents should discuss with their child on what their interest is, and take them to these kind of events. And Siddharth got this bronze medal in a state championship, and we have set a goal of achieving an Olympics medal for him. Okay, so that is the goal he has set. So those kind of things can happen at Hashmicha school. And Fatima Ansel came up with a brilliant social initiative. She says she's a student from a middle grade. She came up with a brilliant social initiative of supporting people to link their Aadhaar and PAN card online. So otherwise, people would have to spend a lot of time in the Akshaya centers or other Aadhaar centers. But she came up with this support, because she understood that how the people are, what the difficulty the people are facing, and she identified that she has got the right resources, that is the internet and the computer with her. So she started supporting people. So this kind of social initiative, we are expecting a lot of social initiatives to come up from different angles in your region. So we want, from the next month onwards, we'll be asking our students to volunteer in some kind of activities. So those kind of initiatives will come up. So I would really like to congratulate these achievers. And I am not as I already said, I'm not comparing with any other child, because your child has, each and every child has got the potential. So please explore the ways you can showcase yourself. You can become, you can contribute to the society. So please explore, and you will find a way to contribute. And it's time for rewards and recognitions. Febina ma'am, are you here? Yeah, or to Jenna. Jenna, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for that speech towards the parents. The next step, we are going to reward, going to the highlight of the event, which is the rewards and recognitions. Do I have the sharing option?
Yeah,
I'll give that.
Yeah.
1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, Jenna, you have the sharing option, right?
Yeah. First, I would like to congratulate Siddharth Milind, a student from higher grade, for qualifying for the pre-nationals and for winning the bronze medal in the Karnataka State Rifle Championship. So let's all congratulate Siddharth Milind.
Congrats, Siddharth.
I already said it.
I know, okay,
Yeah.
I know.
First, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Next, I would also like to congratulate Muhammad Amir for solving the Rubik's Cube and in 33 seconds and getting into the India Book of Records. So let's all give a big round of applause for him too.
Then it's the same certificate.
Jana, have you got the photo? Have you got the photo with you? Poster with
Which
you?
photo?
Have you got the poster? Because you have still now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She have. Jana,
Yeah,
please
I
present the poster of
So
Amir.
you can't see the presentation?
No, Jana, no.
You
Right
need to
now
like
it's,
stop presenting and present that
Oh,
one.
wait,
But
Right,
still,
so-
congratulations.
oh, okay. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, we can
so
see that.
I would like everybody to give a big
Congratulations.
round of applause for Amir, Muhammad Amir.
Brother Amir.
Congratulations, Amir.
Amir, well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, so that's it for the rewards and recognitions. Now, lastly, I would like to call Muhammad Alim for the vote of thanks. Is Muhammad Alim here?
Yeah.
Alim, you can start.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning. So, thank you for good morning, and thank you for Shahabuddin sir for the Can everybody hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
can
Ali,
hear you.
please,
Yeah,
please
yes,
proceed.
Alim.
Yes, Alim, we can hear you. Continue, Alim.
Okay. So I'll start in the beginning. So good morning all, and thank you for Shahabuddin sir for the voice for parents, and thank you for achieving for Siddharth and Amir, and thank you for parents for joining this open house, and thank you for Shahabuddin sir for inviting the parents for the open house. Thank you.